Hello, everybody. I think we are live. I am going to go ahead and check just to be sure that we are live for our cooking show tonight. We're so excited to be here with you all. And yay, I see me. So, yay. Okay, awesome. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jessica Gordon, and I'm director with Extreme Stars. And we are going to get started right away. Amy is going to join us here very shortly, and she is going to give us a really yummy recipe tonight featuring our Supersonic choppers. So I can't wait to see that. But as you're joining us, let us know that you're here. Let us know if you're a guest or a host and whose party you're attending and who your consultant is so we can say hi. And then in the meantime, I'm going to give you all some fun trivia. So before we get started with this yummy, delicious recipe, I have a fun trivia question for you all. So let me grab it. All right, so here it is. What is the fruit? Which fruit is first to ripen in the spring? So give us your guesses in the comments. What fruit do you think it is? Which fruit, I guess I should say, ripens first in the spring? So I see Dawn's on. Hello, Dawn. So, yay, awesome. So as you're joining us, let us know that you're here by saying hello. I do see people on, so say hey and who invited you. And then, yeah, have a chance of winning some gifts. So the trivia question is, which fruit is the first to ripen in spring? What do you guys think that one is? All right. Hey, Sherry, I see you. Awesome. All right. Keep those guesses coming, and I will let you guys know the answer after Amy shares this fun recipe with us tonight. So, hey Grace, how are you? Good to see you all. I know we're going to have some hosts and some guests joining us, so please let us know that you're here. Awesome. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. Oh, Lisa gets strawberries. So does anyone else have any guesses? What is the first fruit that ripens in the spring? Awesome. All right. All right, I think Amy's going to be joining us here very shortly. Are you ready, Amy?
Yes.
Awesome. So Amy's going to go ahead and take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. Hey, everybody. So I'm really excited because I get to share with you not only one of our go-to recipes in the summertime, but it's also using some of my favorite products, and not just mine, but my whole family. So I have been selling Tupperware for 11 years now, and my family is a big part of my Tupperware business. And so that's one of the things that I love most about the Tupperware, my Tupperware job, is that I get to include them in so many different things, including making fun recipes. All right. So tomorrow morning, my daughter is going to be getting up, and I get to be here for that, right? And take her, she's going on a little trip. And I am going to make her a breakfast so that it's ready for her in the morning because she's going to be leaving super early. So we are using our Supersonic chopper. One of my favorite things about this is that you can make bigger quantities of food in here, like chopping things up. So it does come with the stainless steel blades, and it comes with a whip, right? And so if you are making soups or stews or salads or maybe just the salsa or a smoothie, you can whip it up in this in no time. All right. So it does have the paddle insert and also has the blade, and they're great for prepping all of those yummy recipes, and including even omelets. And so omelets are another favorite that we have here. All right. So it can chop up your veggies, and you just throw your eggs, and a lot of times, I guess it's not really an omelet. Oh, I have a hummingbird. Sorry. I squirreled. Anyway, you can chop up, and I do this a lot where I chop up my vegetables, throw in my eggs, and just mix it all up at one time, and then I cook that up. All right. But I guess that's not really an omelet because omelet, it's on the inside. So that's all right. But anyway, but it's very convenient to have on hand for making these. And it's super simple and safe. All right. So even when my youngest was a year and a half, he would be on my hip, or he'd be sitting on this countertop and he would be pulling that cord and chopping because it is so easy. All right. Now the blades are really sharp. And so we do recommend to hand wash these, and you need to be careful when you hand wash these because the blades are crazy sharp. All right. So one of the things that I like to do to clean it up afterwards is I will put some hot water in here and then a couple of squirts, and I use my little squeeze bottle of Dawn soap in here, and then we put the motor, this is what we call the motor, right on top, and then you just whip it up and you give it a little rinse, and then if you need to, you can use a little brush on the blades. All right, so we are going to use this tonight to make our strawberry smoothie. It's actually a strawberry sunrise. All right, so pretty excited about that. Now, I already have chunked up some pineapple. All right, and so you use 1/2 cup of pineapple, and I'm going to use my spatula to get some of this out. All right, and I just eyeball it, but you can definitely, if you're that kind of person that's like, I need to use my measuring cup, you can do that too. And that's probably more than half. Okay. All right, so pineapple is really good for you. And then we're going to use our strawberries. Now, my strawberries are old. These are 2 weeks old already, and it's really hard for me to get to the store. So one of the things that I love most about the Fridge Smart, that's what this is that I don't have to worry about going to the store every day or every week, right? And I can still buy my fresh fruit. And look at those strawberries. Look how delicious those are. They look anyway, right? They're super red. And you do want to keep them dirty and dry, and they will last you a whole lot longer. Now it calls for 1/2 cup of strawberries. I'm going to actually use 4, all right, strawberries. Now, funny thing about strawberries is that, did you know, and I'm sure I've shared this with you before, but did you know that strawberries have a lot of vitamin C in them, and that that they come in a container, right, that has a ton of holes in it, and they actually are something that don't like any extra air on them. All right, so when you're storing them, you're supposed to store them without that extra air. So when you have them in the container that they come in, they're going to die faster. They're going to get all moldy and yucky before you maybe even get the chance to eat them, right? And with our Tupperware, we have these little vents. It's vending system that will close it up. All right. So right now I have these amazing strawberries because I don't have any extra air in them, and they're not dying before their time. I don't know if you could actually see. Should have had that down there a little bit more so you can see me chopping off those heads, right? And another little tip, and for these strawberry tops, if you have chickens like my good friend here, Jessica, what you could do with these is actually freeze them and then give them to your chickens on those really hot days. All right. They will enjoy those frozen strawberries. All right. And then you don't, you're not wasting. All right. So we have our pineapple and we have strawberries in here. Now we're just going to add some juice. All right. So 1 cup of juice, and I have pineapple juice in here, and also some mango orange juice. All right. All 100% juice, and 1 cup. And then we're going to use some honey. Now, we love honey, and we get our honey local. If you get local honey, it actually helps you better with when allergies, like the pollen is really high. Even just a teaspoon of this a day will help you stay healthy. But I went and I bought a big thing of honey from our local honey guy, and I had ants on my cap. And it's one of those red caps, it just, I didn't move it from the the container that it was in. It was just a regular cap. It was closed all the way. And I opened it up and there were ants all over. I'm like, that is disgusting. Why would it do that? So I'm like, okay, fine. So I put honey in my squeeze bottle. I also put honey in my other, you can see that thing back there. So we had a big thing of honey. But anyway, in here, I don't have to worry about those ants because this seals up. All right. So you could take this with you to the beach, or not. I wouldn't really take honey to the beach, but you could take it with you camping, and you don't have to worry about ants getting in your honey. So it does call for a tablespoon. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. Honey is really good for you. So I want my daughter to have those extra vitamins while she is on her trip. So, and if you wanted to, you could probably even use some frozen, all right, some frozen fruit, but you just want to make sure that if it's frozen, that it's cut up, not in big, huge pieces, all right? And now I got a smoothie. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. There's lots of bubbles in there, actually. So I'm going to pour it into my impression cup. If you don't have an impression cup, let me just tell you, you need one because they are awesome. All right, I'm not going to get all of that in there. I got most of it in, but they're awesome because they have a dripless straw seal. All right, so I put all of that in here. I can tip it upside down and shake it. The lid doesn't fall off and it doesn't come out of that little hole. So isn't that awesome? And when you put a straw in there, it will still, that will suction to the straw, all right? And then it'll only come out if it falls out of the end of the straw. So, but super easy, super fun, and super healthy. And if you wanted to, you could even add a little bit of grated ginger just to make it a little bit extra healthy for you. All right. Or you could change up the juice. You can just have orange juice if you want, but we like it a little bit more tangy. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this recipe, and make sure that you are asking your consultant for that recipe if you want it. All right, guys, back to you, Jessica.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. I bet you that smells wonderful. We love honey too, and I put honey on everything. As my kids. Sometimes you're like, ew, that looks gross, but it's really healthy for you. So awesome. All right. So if you want the recipe, say recipe in the comments, and we will make sure that your consultant gets that recipe for you all. It's such a delicious summertime refreshing drink. So I'm excited to try it as well. So like and follow our page because we will be live again soon with another great recipe. I believe it'll be July 2nd. Right, Amy? Does that sound about right? All right,
Yes.
so look for those details soon. We'll start again at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so be sure to follow us and come back and check out when we go live again. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we hope that you have a fantastic day and a great rest of your summer. All right, toodaloos. Oh wait, the answer to the contributor question. I always do this. I'm like, I know I have to share one more thing. The answer is strawberries. And you were right, Lisa. The answer is strawberries. So yep, that is the first fruit to ripe when springtime comes around. So awesome. All right, everyone, have a great night. Bye.
Bye.